This program contains scenes of nonsensical garbage and coarse language and is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why, hello, my little trash bags. Welcome back to Trying New Makeup. And I got a lot of makeup. Well, not really. It's actually like just 3 products. But I feel like we're going to be going for like a spooky kind of a feel because when I was swatching some of it, my hands, my fingers, they look all bruised up. So I'm excited. I also have to go to work, so this should be interesting. Anyway, so in today's video, we have the new contour sticks from Lunar Beauty. This was sent to me in PR, so thank you so much. The other thing that was sent to me in PR is the Nomad Cosmetics palette, the Witch City Salem. I've been playing around with this palette. I've been really liking the shit out of it. It's been pretty fun. Today, I think we're gonna focus on thy purples to see how they hold up. And then I got some of the stuff from the Covergirl Stranger Things collection because, listen, I'm a sucker for a makeup bag, and this makeup bag does not disappoint. It's super cute. I really love that the Covergirl logo is upside down. I think that's so adorable. Really cute little quality. Well, quality could be, it's not bad. For the price point, I think it's definitely cuter over style. Feel, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Oh. And then I got 2 of these blush sticks, which are interesting because they bruised my hand to the point where it's gonna look like somebody kicked the shit out of me. So I'm excited, excited. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it, okay? I already did my foundation and my primer and all that good shit. And now we're gonna jump into the outer dimension bronzing and sculpting stick. So Lunar Beauty, if you ever wanted to purchase anything from them, I do have an affiliate code. It's garbage. Use the code garbage. You can save some money on your order. These looked really interesting. I saw a video of Manny using them for his whole face and it actually looked really, really nice. Not gonna do that today, but it, I don't know, it just made me go, ooh, maybe I should do that. That'd be kind of fun. But I am so intrigued because they did send me over 3 shades, which I feel like they are actually kind of perfect for me. We have Fair Sky, Light Sky, and Medium Sky. And then I also did receive a brush, which, ooh, the brush looks super cool. Oh shit, I like that. Oh, that's fun. All right, so let's do some swatches. Okay, Fair Sky is, I don't think I'm gonna like Fair Sky. It's very yellowy and warm. All right, so let's try Light Sky. Maybe Light Sky will be a little bit, okay, this is definitely more neutral, kind of leaning towards that one. I feel like that one's gonna be better for me. And then we have, of course, Medium Sky. And then Medium Sky, you know, I feel like, no, who am I kidding? Medium Sky will never work for me. Well, maybe a little bit, maybe in some areas. You know, a part of me kind of wants to try the lightest one just to see, actually, like, you know, it looks kind of yellowy on my hand, but maybe it won't look yellowy on the face. I don't know. I do like the packaging. It's super cute. It also kind of looks like a dick. Kind of like that too. I love that. So let's see. Let's, It's like a, I don't know. It's like a weird darker kind of concealer color for me. I am very curious how this is going to work. All right. Just gonna pour it all over my head. I'm gonna see if this actually, what color this turns me. All right, let's see. I like the brush. I think the brush is really, really nice. And I like that it's not super, super fat. Like it's just kind of like the perfect size. And I feel like it's really doing a nice job blending out. Okay, I like that. This bronzer color is definitely, or contour, right? I guess it's both. It's a bronzing and sculpting stick. It's not my favorite kind of color, honestly. It's a little bit too yellowy for me. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to take the Light Sky and I'm going to add a little, see how that works. I probably should have just started with the Light Sky because it's actually pretty light, like kind of very close to the Fair, except it has a better undertone in my opinion. I look yellowy, right? I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, it's very yellowy. Okay. I like the formula of it. I think it blends out beautifully. I just not a huge fan of the color. But I know, listen, color is a preference thing. Some of you bitches love warm shit. And I say, go forth, my little angels, go. But if you are like me, and you're like, no, I like neutral to cool. I don't know if this is gonna be it for you. I also put on a lot. I did. But I do like the formula. I like how easy it is to blend out. I think that's really awesome. I just am not a fan of this color. So I am gonna go in with, okay, so I'm gonna go in with medium. I just wanna see if I can, yeah. All right, I wanna see if there's, like, maybe I can make it a little bit more of a, like a bronzer or a contour kind of a moment. I will also say a little bit does go a long way. I went ham. I went ham with this, my bad, but the formula is incredibly pigmented. Do not need a lot of it. I look like I got a bad chemical peel, and that is totally on me, okay? What I should have done, because now I feel like my eyes look really bright, what I should have done was taken it off, but your girl gotta go to work, okay? So I don't got time to fuck around today. So that's on me. That's not on, it's not on the product. I that up. But you know what we are gonna do? We're gonna use some concealer to try to make me not look like I don't know what SPF is, okay? Oh God. I look like all the girls I went to high school with that really love that beach bum tanning place in Howard Beach. I look like that. Oh God, okay. Yikes. I'm going to use a little concealer now because it's scaring the shit out of me. And, oh. I'm gonna, okay, all right, I don't know why I did a little triangle. I just thought that would be fun. Oh, okay, there you go. I was like, ow, why is this pointed brush really hard? It's because it's angled, you dumb bitch. All right, thank you. That looks a little bit better. I think it looks a little better, right? Right? Add a little bit more. See if that works. Ooh. I think I look a little bit better. I don't look as orangey, which is good, but I did use a shitload of concealer. So again, that's my bad. That was my bad. Totally copping to it, all right? Because that was bad. Okay, so let's move on to the CoverGirl blush sticks. So I have it in 2 shades. I have it in Vecna's Curse. They're both called Vecna's Curse, my bad. I have it in 001 and then Creole. So 001, and let me show you, comes out like that, right? Comes out like that. And then when you start to kind of blend it out, it looks like somebody kicked the ever-loving shit out of me. Okay, that's blush number 1. Blush number 2 looks a little less aggressive, which I think we might go in with that one, and that's the Creole shade because it's a little bit more berry, and I think that one looks a little bit better than that one. That one looks rough. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna do the purple on my face. We're gonna hope for the best here, kids. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. First of all, damn. Okay, that is. I didn't need to go completely ham. Now it looks like somebody just took a chomp out of me. Fuck. Today is it's a me day. I don't know. Also, this shit does stain the back of your hand, so just a heads up. Thank God I work from home. Yeah, people are gonna be like, all right, we're gonna add a little bit more concealer. Add a little more concealer there, but I'm just gonna go like that because you really don't need that much. I like the formula. I think it's really pretty. You just kind of have to just work really, really incredibly fast. And then just, you know, hope to God that it's going to be okay. But I really do like the color. I think it's really, really pretty. So what I am going to do is just add a little bit of concealer. Not bad. Okay, I'm starting to look somewhat normal. Yay. Yeah, I don't think I really love that tone of the bronzing, sculpting, sticky doohickeys. I feel like all I see is like tinges of like yellow. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I fucked up. I probably should have did the darkest one first. But that was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. So I'm gonna add a little bit of powder and then we're gonna move into the eyeshadow. Okay. I add a little bit of highlighter. I add a little bit of the NARS highlighter, which looks really, really pretty. I like it now. I was a little scared. It was touch and go in the beginning, but I think we now look, we meaning me because I have multiple personalities, really like how we look. So yay! I'm dying to jump into those purples with this Nomad palette. So that is what we're gonna do. Okay, so we have like these little purples over here. I'm gonna see which is the, ooh, shimmer wise. They're both so pretty. Part of me wants to do the darker purple. So I feel like that's gonna look pretty sick. And then here's the, but then a part of me is like, no, don't do that. I think I want to use this purple because this one's kind of pulling more red. So I think we're gonna go in with Salem Commons. Hope for the best. I think what I want to do is just kind of like lay the whole thing down. Ooh, actually Howling Halloween. Ooh, that's a good pewter shade. That one's go too. No. Okay, no. We're gonna go with purple. We're gonna do purple today. We're going purple. All right, so let's add Salem Common. Wow. Okay. Wow, that is very purple. Okay. I mean, Theresa, don't you have eyes? I mean, I do, but you know what I mean though? Sometimes things could be like, you know, really bright and saturated looking, and then you put them on the eye and it's like barely showing up and you're like, what the fuck happened? But this is making me kind of look like Grimace a little, a little bit. And I mean, I'm okay with that. I think I need to get a smaller brush. I gotta say though, it laid down very beautifully on the lid, which is awesome. All right, so now what I wanna do is take a small brush and take the shade Witchcraft, which is a very pretty gray. And I just wanna blend those outer edges just to make it a little bit softer. I like how it is mixing with the purple and it's kind of creating this really pretty gradient, but I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher because I want to add a little bit more kind of purple, like around my crease, a little bit above the crease, because we're going to cover the whole lid up with the shimmer. I'm not trying to do anything like super fancy. I just want something that I feel like is just going to look solid and it's gonna make me look like a boss ass bitch because I had a nice beautiful long weekend and now I have to go back to work today and I have a meeting at 10 a.m. So I feel like, you know, being a little spooky ooky. It's September after all. You know, I'm kind of honestly okay with just leaving the mattes. I really like how this looks. We're not gonna do that, but sometimes, I don't know, like all matte looks just kill me. They kill me in the best way possible. And I look like I should not be working my 9 to 5. I look like I should own a spooky coffee shop, preferably the Witch's Brew in Long Island. I feel like that's the vibe today and I kind of love it. And I look a little evil and I like it, but we're not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm actually just gonna put a little bit more of that purple right there. I'm gonna take a little bit of NYX glitter glue. I'm just gonna paint the lid. And I kind of wanna use Rope's Mansion. Oh, that's pretty. I was a little like, oh, maybe I should have went in with the Gallows Hill, but I kind of like going in with the Rope's Mansion because it retains some of that Salem Commons. So it's not like immediately getting rid of the deep purple that is so fucking beautiful. I think this looks so good. I think what I want to do though, just to be a slut about it, I'm gonna take that Gallows Hill shade and I'm just gonna use my fingy. Just wanna kind of pop a little bit of it in the middle. Not a lot, just a little. Just to have like a little dimension. But ultimately, I want to keep it dark. This is pretty. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, I love this. I love this. Ooh, what do I do for the lower lash line? Let me think about that. Do I dare go in with the multi-chrome? Those Sephora multi-chromes, they're so good, but I think I'm gonna go in with the Astral Pink because I don't want it to take away too much from the lid. It's kind of fun. See what I'm saying? Take a little bit of that Salem Common shade. Then I'm gonna go back into that Witchcraft shade to blend it out. Take a little bit of that Gallow Hills, put it in the inner corner. I mean, I think this looks pretty good. I will go into the Witch City shade, which is the all black, just to kind of line my eyes. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. Okay. I think that looks so pretty. I like it. I look evil. I don't know. I think this actually came out pretty good. So let me go do this on the other eye and then let's kind of talk about it. I love this. I look so cute. It was touch and go in the beginning, but so much better now. Hey, before I wrap this up, Nomad also came out with some lipsticks, and I'm not gonna lie, they're not my colors, but I want to show you what they look like though. We have this guy. This one is called Spellbinding. Oh, In Devil's Book. In Devil's Book. Okay. I love the bullet. The bullet is so pretty. It's like this marbled effect. Yeah, the colors are not me. Look like fucking Aunt Gladys over here from Weapons. Okay. It's pretty. It's sheer, which is nice. So it's not as intense as I thought it was when I first tried it. But it's just not me. These colors are not me. So anyway, so this is this one. Then we have In Witching Hour, which looks like you sucked off a god, okay? You see what I'm saying? Who is this? No. Ooh, Big Daddy. I don't know why. I felt like I needed to say that. No. No. It's kind of growing on me though a little bit, not gonna lie. No. You know, no. Trying to make this work and I don't know. No. Okay. This formula does have some glitter, so just FYI, but I don't feel it, which is good. So it's not gritty, but the bitch does leave some remnants behind. So just a heads up. And then we have the last shade, which is In Hocus Pocus. Okay. You know, had I used maybe like Devil's Book or some of the kind of red or pewter shades in the middle, I feel like this lipstick would go. But it's a very different tone than the eye look, so it's not really doing it for me. But I am someone that doesn't normally do like deep lipstick like this, so I'm getting a little out of my comfort zone. But fuck it, we're here. We're here, bitch, okay? So I feel different. I feel different. Dare I say it kind of actually goes. It kind of goes, right? You know, I thought it didn't, but I think it kind of goes in a weird up way. Again, I feel like I should own a coffee shop somewhere. A haunted coffee shop. I like this. I like this a lot. All right, so let's talk about it, right? I think this was a lot of fun today. Granted, it was a little touch and go. A little touch and go in the beginning, especially with the Lunar Beauty, because I don't really like the tone of the lightest bronzer shade or whatever bronzing sculpting stick, because it is very, very, very warm on me. Now, I know there's a lot of people that actually like warm shit, so I feel like you're going to love it. If you are someone like me that likes more neutral or cool tone, especially the first two light shades are not going to be it for you. I think medium sky probably is like the best fit out of all of them. And that's coming from me, uncooked chicken, and someone who just craves a neutral cool tone bronzer contour stick, all right? All that to say, I really do like the formula because I feel like it's incredibly pigmented, very easy to work with. It wasn't patchy. It didn't like pull up any of the foundation I had underneath. It still looks really, really, really nice. I just hated those two colors. I think if I would have took everything off and just used the medium one, I would have loved it so much more. So I think what I'm gonna do next time I'm doing like a trying new makeup video, I'm going to just start with medium skin and just kind of go from there because I wanna give it another shot. But I do think that I like the overall look that I created today. I love this brush. I think it's such a perfect shape. This is so nice. The bottom one is kind of interesting because it reminded me of like, you know, like the e.l.f. brush. Like this is a blush brush. I thought the bottom brush was going to be like this, which was a little bit more rounded, but totally fucked that up because it's more of an angle, which is kind of perfect for a nose contour. But when I was kind of using it more as a concealer brush, I had it on its edge and it kind of was like hurting my face a little bit, but that was on me because I didn't really like look at the brush carefully. Now looking at it, I do like that it is angled, and I'm going to kind of use that more in the future because I don't have a lot of brushes that are like this thin and just so compact. So I kind of like that. But yeah, good brush overall. Didn't love the first two colors, but I think the third color is going to be my jam, baby. So anyway, I like it. I just want them to come out with more cool tone shit. I think it would be perfect. The formula, again, very creamy, very buttery. And I really do like the end result, even though, you know, it was a lot of touch and go concealer fixing up because I just felt like I was a little bit too just Simpsons character for my liking. Anyway, so yay, that's good. Now I only use one of the Covergirl sticks because as you can see from my hand, it looks like someone kicked the shit out of me. So I'm gonna have to do a video on 001 because I really wanna see how that turns out. But I figured let's not go too crazy today. Let's just try this one. Let's use the Creole shade. And this is really, really pretty. It's incredibly pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. So just a heads up there. A little bit goes a long way. Do not plaster it on, okay? Like there's no need for that. You just do like a couple of swipes and then you're good to go. It blends out very beautifully, and I just hope that it has really good longevity. The same thing can be said for, you know, the little contour sticks. Like I hope it has really good longevity because I feel like they can do well in the heat, but we'll see how it goes in the future. But I really do like how this looks. I don't know, like I was a little scared in the beginning, but I think once the dust settled and I put a little bit of highlighter on, I was like, oh my God, I look so cute. I look so like a little princess. I love it. So very happy with the blush. I do like the makeup bag. It's not the best quality makeup bag. It's definitely like a cheaper canvas, but I gotta say, it just looks cute. I really do love how the logo is placed. So I'm excited to kind of use this bag in the future. Now moving on to the eyeshadow palette and the lipstick. So let's go with the lipsticks first. Lipsticks, they're not for me. They're definitely a thinner formula, but they can be built up to have a fuller opacity. So that's good. This is starting to grow on me. And the gold one is kind of growing on me a little bit. I think there's just like a time and place on when to wear them. So I don't know if, you know, 9 to 5, but you know, anything after 5, absolutely. So far it's so good. Like it's kind of growing on me, and I like that I look like a mystical witch that owns a coffee shop. I like that. So it's growing on me. I'm happy with them. But I think the star of the show here though is the palette. The palette's so fun. I've been playing around with this ever since I received it in the mail, and it's just been fun. And I wanted to wait to use the purples because usually purples are traditionally very difficult to make, but these are incredibly pigmented. And I really just love this kind of spooky ooky look that I created. Like to me, this is like the perfect vintage Halloween palette. Nomad, when they do stuff right, they do it so fucking good. And this just makes me happy. I kind of can't wait to kind of up these reds now because those are the ones that I haven't really played with too much, but that would be the next one. I'm gonna try these because that little quad in that center looks so good. I love the greens. The oranges were great. This was like a really kind of fun take on like a Tin Man Dick Silver. I like this. I can't say enough good things about it. If you are familiar with Nomad's quality, then just know that the mattes are consistent. They're very pigmented, very easy to blend. I don't have to deal with any sort of patchiness, so that's good. When it comes to the shimmers, usually it's like real hit or miss. I like these shimmers. They're very, very good. They're stiffer, which I like, so they're not like crumbly. It doesn't create any sort of like a fallout mess, which is amazing. So I'm a fan. Yeah, I like this. So if you wanted to pick this up, this is available currently. And again, If you want to save some money on your order, use the code Theresa is dead on this guy. And of course, if you ever want to purchase anything from Lunar Beauty, the code is garbage. So yeah. All right, I got to go to work. I would do check-ins today, but today is going to be a very busy day because I have to work and then I have to edit and I'm not going to be doing any sort of fun adventures. So sorry, but I'll let you know in a future video how I'm liking this shit. But so far so good. I love that I look so goth right now. So cute. Okay. Anyway, now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you have any of these products, if you're loving them, if you're hating them, if you're like, I don't care, show me this. Let me know because I love hearing from you. And I want to say thank you so much to my beautiful patrons and YouTube members for keeping this garbage boat afloat. I love your face. And I'll see you little trash bags, my little spooky trash bags later. Bye.